everyone, right here playing Farming Simulator 19 on the Millennial Farmer map. We're currently working on planting soybeans here. Actually, right at the moment, working on refilling the planter here. We have to fold this up here or move that truck somehow. Okay. Let's maybe try a little bit different angle here. Rather not have to fold it up if I can help it, but if we have to, we have to. We'll see. Let's try this. Or that maybe move that truck. Maybe we'll have to do that too here. Let's a little bit closer. I guess when I pulled these trucks up here, the planter was folded, so I didn't have to worry about it. But angle's going wrong here again already. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get close enough. Okay, let's reposition this truck, which apparently is running as well. Okay, wrong way. Just do a turn around on the field here. We'll come back and pull back straight in. I'm not sure what the trigger on this trailer is. I guess we'll find out. This won't work this way. Okay, let's try that. Okay, that should work. Open up the covers. Let that fill here a minute. And while that's happening, everyone, we'll go check on the rest of the equipment here as well. Got the 9570 RTs working on plowing over. Let's see, this is field 8. This one's on here. This is a withered field. Oh, what a shame. Looks like it was potatoes or sugar beets or something like that on here. It's total loss. Total loss. So, well, actually, what is on here? Let's see. If we go to that one, that is potatoes, right? Yeah, that is potatoes on that one. And looks like it was wheat on this one. Both withered for some reason. Oh, well. That's actually, I wonder why that withered. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, 8370 RTs going over on this field here, plowing. And then, of course, I won the 9470 RXs. Still going on field 2 here. It's got the widest implement, the highest speed, and yeah, I don't know what's taking it so long. There's something derpy going on here. I don't know if it's coursplay's fault or what, or whose. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, something's a little messed up here. And we'll leave to it. What I'm thinking I might do here, everyone, is for field 14 here, just because it's taken so long on this field, maybe I'll have like courseplay do the headlands. Once he's got the headlands done, I'll try to stop him, and I'll just throw a hired worker on it. Because like I said, I threw a hired worker on field 3 here. Yeah, he's a little derpy there, especially when he gets to this part of the field, but at least he's a lot quicker. At least it seems that way anyway. Because, yeah, I don't know how long he's been going on this field here, but it's been quite a while. It says, wait, what, 4 hours and, what? How do you take 4 hours? There's no way. Okay, yeah, there's something really wrong there. Really wrong. There's no way this should take 4 hours to finish this field. I mean, I could probably have this done in, what, 20 minutes maybe with this cultivator? Yeah, wouldn't take long. Anyway, everyone, back to the 8RX here. Yes, if you didn't watch last episode, we picked up a John Deere 8RX 410. It's a beautiful tractor. 4 tracks on it. Let's see. Close enough to get liquid fertilizer? We are. All right. Perfect. Let that fill up, and we'll go back to planting. Speaking of planting, by the way, got 2 headlands done on the field here. This is field 3. We're currently planting it in soybeans. It was in corn here last year. Last year in game. And I figure we'll just start right about here with planting. At least once I lower it down. There we go. Of course, we got guidance steering set up here as well. As I've said before, I would definitely highly recommend that mod if you like doing the work yourself. The guidance steering definitely makes it a lot easier, especially when it comes to like spraying and stuff like that. Really need that mod for that. You know, planting, yeah, you could probably get away without that, but spraying, fertilizing, stuff like that, yep, absolutely must-have mod if you're doing the work yourself. And just a reminder here again, too, when we are using the John Deere DB60. This is the DB60 here from JHHG. And as I mentioned, everyone, in the last episode, I want to see once if we get the herbicide to work. I've not tried it yet. Thinking maybe next episode, everyone, I'll see if we can pick up one of those tanks. We'll switch out the 8260. I'm pretty sure that one will hold the tanks. Not 100% sure, but I think it will. And we'll give that a try on that one. Looks like the row shutoffs aren't quite working on this planter. But we'll have to get the John Deere tech out to check that. Even on the planted section, it keeps planting. Actually, speaking of sectional control, for those of you who have not seen it, there's a sprayer sectional control mod out there now. Looks rather cool. It does require some unfortunate modifications for the sprayer itself to work, so that's kind of annoying. But yeah, that would be kind of cool to see in a new version of Farming Simulator, actual sectional control, and actually, maybe able to buy that feature for the planter, right? So not just the planter comes with it. No, you have to pay for that feature. However, I do question one thing with the sectional control, and I wonder if that lags the game at all. And the reason I ask this, at least in the past, everyone, whenever mod authors created sections, multiple sections within their mod, usually was not a good thing. It would really lag the game. I've not seen any mod like that here in Farming Sim 19 so far. But for those of you maybe remember, like some of the anhydrous toolbars back in I think it was 17. Some of the mod authors like to put sections on them, as opposed to just the whole width. They'd actually do like proper sections, if you will. And the only problem with that, everyone, was well, the game did not take too kindly to that. So I kind of wonder how that works with the sprayer. I haven't heard any complaints, so I don't. Maybe it's okay. We should be able to make quick work of this field here, I would think. Didn't take us very long last time around to plant the fields. Of course, this time, everyone, we got 3 more additional fields. 3 more fields that are, I would say, quite a bit bigger this time around as well. Field 14, which is probably considerably bigger than our current fields. And then we also have 6 and 8 as well, which are also good sized, I guess. Not actually sure how many acres they are. I didn't look at that. Don't forget, by the way, I want to give the video a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, if you're not subscribed, everyone, make sure you do that there as well. 472, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, don't forget to do that. You can join us in on TeamSpeak. That information, again, down below in the description there. Again, anyone's welcome to join us on the multiplayer servers as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. And for those of you following along on the multiplayer series, by the way, again, everyone, we're still on County Lines on Server 3 there with the Seasons mod, entering our 3rd year in that game. And yes, we have one we plan on making that our last year. Not that there's anything wrong with it, just that we've been on that map for quite a while now. I think we're all kind of getting ready for a new map. At the same time, too, at least 3 years kind of seems like a good number. I'm not sure how many years we're going to do on this map, everyone. We'll see once here. I'd like to do at least 3. We'll just see kind of how long it goes. I'm not planning on any 200 episode Millennial Farmer series here, by the way. I'd like to keep it kind of my normal series length, usually 50, 75 episodes or so. Usually seems like a pretty good length if you ask me. But like I said, it's kind of all going to depend on that. We'll see once. Again, I'd like to get at least 3 years if we can. Maybe 4. Go for 4. I don't know, everyone. Thinking about this here, I don't know that I've ever done more than 3 years in the game of the Seasons mod. Again, as I've said many times before, when it comes to the Seasons mod, it really has a severe tendency of slowing your gameplay down significantly. Very, very significantly, if you ask me. But, getting at least 3 years in seems like at least enough, If you only do 2, it's like, well, I barely got started with 2, right? And I guess you could almost say the same thing about 3. Yeah, let's hop in the cab here, see what's an in-cab view looks like. Let the steering wheel fold down at all. Don't see any indication that it does. Just looks like the steering wheel's up a little high, doesn't it? It sure does. Oh, well. Anyway. Oh, look at that. Is that our $7,000? Was it $7,500 monitor down there? That little secondary monitor? $7,500 for that. Some John Deere price in there, all right. Got to find that massage function on this seat here. Oh. Lower the planter down first. There we go. Yep, we need the massage. I think that's under the armrest there, if I remember correctly, the controls. The massage function, got the heated and cooled seats. Oh, yes. Talk about the hard farmer's life, right, everyone? It's such hard work here. Sitting in the massage seat with the heated and cooled. By the way, everyone, a little tidbit of information here. For those of you who maybe don't know this here, this tractor is obviously Republican. The reason for that, because the seat blows hot and cold air up you know what, as opposed to if it was a Democrat, everyone would be blowing smoke up your rear. So that's how everyone we know this tractor is a Republican tractor. There's no smoke going up your rear here. If it was a Democrat, we'd be seeing the smoke, right? So, ooh, look at that radio up there with a screen on it. That's fancy there, right? Again, I'm in that hard farmer's life, right? And of course, we got the GPS on the planter there as well for maximum precision. I think this is getting to be not quite the longest strip yet. We got a couple more strips to go before I guess we get the longest. Oh yeah, even this side. Yeah, we could go to the other side if we wanted to plant a couple strips over there, I suppose, but we'll see once. Again, as I mentioned earlier, when I did do 2 headlands around the field, so we should have no problem turning around anywhere. Should have plenty of room. And probably once we're done recording here, too, I'll maybe throw a hired worker on this, get the hired worker, or probably throw a hired worker. Hired worker should be able to do the job, I would think, right? Yeah, maybe not. We'll see once here. At least, at the very least, I do have kind of the hard section of the field for a hired worker done already. Again, hired worker doesn't like this section of the field, so... Yeah, there we go. I think we could raise that out. Now to go to find where the next one picks up here. Oh, we're going to have to go all the way to the end for this. It kind of almost looks... Ooh, it's going to be close. Yeah, we might as well just go all the way to the end. Yep, it pretty much does go all the way to the end. Looks like there's like one row missing if we didn't. And we all know we can have that. Never know when Mathos might be watching. Gotta make sure we don't miss anything here. Oh boy, speaking of missing things, I forgot to lower. Well, no, I did not forget to lower it. Just didn't take it there, apparently. There it goes. And you know what I'm going to do, too, is turn down the cruise control here a little bit. I don't know, 13, 14 seems pretty good. Sure, we'll go with that. Seems like a little bit better speed there. And we'll see if we get some comments loaded up here a moment. The dairyman was saying 3 hours to finish a field. I had a 300-acre field on Midwest and had one tractor and a 10-meter plow. It took over 13 hours. Oh, wow, 13 hours, 300 acres. How big, let's see, where can I look at the size of this here again? Was it Seasons? I don't know, Global Company that showed this? Was it this one? Yeah, so like field 3 is 37. Keep in mind that's hectares. forget how that compares to acres. 37 hectares. That's like, is hectare like 2 acres or something like that, I think. I forget the exact conversions. So, yeah, this isn't a particularly large field. I know 300 acres for sure, I don't think. Tommy was saying you found the glance mod. It's on Papa Smurf's website. And it also has the options to show more or less, and they work. Oh, okay. I take it the show more, show less actually works. Because the one I have has that too. But I don't think show more, show less actually even works. But, yeah, what I do. Been working pretty good. Doesn't really make a difference, but... Oh, Life of Nick here posted in the comments. Oh, that's not great news. He said the PC version of the map failed testing, sadly. Oh, that's a bummer. He says the placeable for the map failed a few days ago, and for all the problems that the PC people had on the map, if the controller set that screwed up, but keyboard setup works fine. Oh, the controller setup is what screwed up. Okay, I think I understand what he meant there. Yeah, I don't know what problems there would be. I think I mentioned this a couple episodes back when I kind of went into this series like, oh boy, should we play on the map? Sounds like there's a lot of stuff broken, but so far, I don't know what people are complaining about, everyone. There's nothing broken. Everything on the map works. Maybe the biggest broken part about this map is people don't quite understand how to use some of the functions. And that's probably the biggest thing, everyone. And yes, it does sound like if you're using a controller, there might be a problem there. But at least as far as the keyboard, and at least in my case, I'm using a steering wheel. So I'm using a controller. I'm using a steering wheel and side panel here. Of course, I use the mouse as well, right? So it's not just keyboard and side panel, or steering wheel and side panel. Jim was saying, great video on the... Great video as always. Keep up the great work. Excellent choice on the 9RX. I think the Millennial Farmer has leased one in real life for tillage work. I don't know if he's leased one or not, but I know he has, or tried using one before. That was more of a demo, I'd like to say. Maybe he has leased one too. I'm not sure on that one, but... Come on, lower down. There we go. Well, it's being a little stubborn on the lowering there sometimes, but... David was saying, great video, and what would cause the fuel gauge to be missing? That is a good question there, David. There are a number of things that could cause the fuel gauge to be missing. It could simply be that the mod author doesn't have any fuel programmed into the XML. It could be as simple as that. However, one that I don't think would throw an error message. You know, if your mod doesn't use fuel, it doesn't use fuel, right? You're not going to get an error message from that, I don't believe. Also, it has air, so that leads me to suspect that if it has air, it probably has fuel. The air, by the way, would be like air for like brakes and stuff, I think. That air I don't believe is for like just air. It's air for brakes. So most likely, if I had to guess, if it has the air in it, it probably has the fuel in it. There's probably more serious problems in the XML. That'd be my guess. What it actually would be, I'd have to go through the XML and look. I have seen mods like that before. Usually when that happens, it's usually some very serious XML errors. So that would explain why that truck doesn't work with courseplay too, if we got XML errors that bad. Yeah, you don't want any part of a mod like that. If you got a mod like that, best advice, just get rid of it, everyone. Get rid of it fast. Because if it has those problems, it's going to cause you more problems. Game crashing, your save game missing, it won't be pretty. William was asking, is this map based on the YouTuber Millennial Farmer? It absolutely is. How accurate is it, everyone? I have no idea. I would assume Mapper's Paradise made this reasonably accurate to what the Millennial Farmer has in real life. Not sure on that, though. I have no idea. I don't know that this, yeah, no, that's not really a satellite image there of the map, so. Gasoline Billy was saying you forgot to sell the trailer in the Peterbilt. Once again, great video and nice choice on the 9RX. Well, I didn't forget to sell the Peterbilt there. And he's going back 2 episodes, by the way, here on this comment. So, 2 episodes back on the comment. Didn't forget to sell it, just didn't get around to it. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to, if I wanted to replace it there, too. So, well, I hadn't sold it yet there, that episode. T-Man Game was saying I can't find the Ripper that works. I think I have a bad download link or something like that. To get the Ripper hooked up and it's buried in the ground. It will not hook up to a tractor. Just my luck. T-Man, I suspect maybe you have the, and I always get my numbers backwards here, so let me go check. 2723, I think, is the question. Yeah, the 2723 is the one that's in the ground. That is, there's probably an error message. It's probably going to specifically say, indexing starts with 1, huh? Okay, nope. Usually, there's so many errors, it's probably not even. Missing mass, huh? Wow. A lot of missing mass. No, it's usually the transform location's probably in the wrong spot, or it could simply be using default mass. Yeah, okay. Components. I don't actually see an error message related to that, so maybe it's got something else wrong with it. Who knows? Anyway, it's got a bunch of error messages. Use the, let's see, where is the 2720? I'm using the 2720. That one seems to work. Got some probably error messages as well. Particle system emitter mesh is too large. Max of 256 triangles. Boy. Oh boy. Stop. A little too far. Didn't realize we're that close to the end yet. What we get for drooling in the shop while the tractor's still on GPS. You could turn on the auto stop at the headland. Typically, I don't use that a whole lot, everyone, because, well, I'm driving the tractors. Don't need auto stop for. Perfect example why I need auto stop. T-Man was also asking, have you got a list somewhere of all the Millennial Farmer equipment? I have some of it installed, but I'm not sure I have the rest. I do not. A reminder, everyone, I do have a mod list down below, but it's not the most complete. And at least with some of these tractors, like some of the ones like from Facebook and stuff, it's kind of hard sometimes to get links for, like the DB60. I don't know if I have a link to the DB60 or not. You can get that from JHHG Modding. The 8RX here, of course, that's from the Farming Simulator Mod Hub. Shouldn't have no problem getting that one. Let's see, 9570 RT, that's custom modding. 8370 RT, I think that one is custom modding as well. Oh, let's see, what else do we got? 9RX, that of course is custom modding. Oh, what else do we have around here? No idea where the 2720 came from. Not sure on that one. J.A. Stewart was saying, can you buy a case because the tractor implements are not spot on, so please buy a case. Not very likely there, J.A. Stewart. Most likely this series is probably going to be like most all green. Like very, very heavily green. Not to say it won't have a red tractor, but probably not very likely. This seems like a good series to stick with all proper farming equipment, you know? Well, John Deere, of course. Farmer Johnson was saying that truck you had there, that truck runs on government promises. And also, great video. Hey, thank you very much for that. Yes. Yes, that truck runs on government promises. Must be why it doesn't run. Yeah, that would explain why it doesn't run. And government promises aren't going anywhere, are they? Let's check the map here. How's everyone else doing? Let's go over to that one there. That'll kind of show us. Hey, we're planted on the field. Cool. What are you doing over here? Oh, I guess, is he doing that? He must be doing that part of the field. Okay. Working his way back that way, and then he's going to come over and do that. Wow. He is taking way, way too long with that. And, okay, I see something over here. Let's see. Can I change this? Maybe I did already. Advanced settings. Let's, yeah, changes. What I like to do, everyone, when it comes to the course play settings here, when to raise implements, raise late. When to lower, raise early. So, at least to my understanding of what this means, when the tractor gets to the point where it needs to lower it, it's going to lower it before it needs to lower it. And then when it gets to raising it, it's going to raise it before, or no, wait, after it needs to raise it, right? Hopefully it's going to overshoot the target, right? So that'll kind of help fix some of that. Notice what we got going on there along the headland. And we'll do that with this one as well here. When to raise. Oh, looks like I did that one already. When to lower early. So yeah, okay, I must have done that one already. Which actually, you know what? Perfect example. I'm going to look at that. He's not missing anything, is he? Look along the headlands here versus the headlands on number 6. Yep, makes a difference, doesn't it? I just happened to see that. Okay, back to planting. Was there anything else we need to check, was there? I've got the 8260 waiting to go, but you know what? I could probably almost start on field 8 there. Yeah, we'll just keep planting here this episode. I'll get them going off camera here. We'll just keep planting for now. SA Farmer was saying, don't trust seasons prices. You'll end up bankrupt. Not sure why he says that. I've never had a problem with the seasons mod prices. That's usually what, to be honest, I always go with. I always look at these prices. Okay, well, like wheat, for example, best time to sell. Looks like it's going to be, you know, somewhere around mid-winter. Barley looks like it's going to be about the same. Oats about the same. Canola's going to be about the same. Got a high one right in there, but sunflowers looks like late winter, early spring. Soybeans, then this is something we're going to have to pay attention to, because soybeans looks like it's going to be day 4. So again, early to midsummer. That's when you want to sell our soybeans, which we do have soybeans, by the way. So that's why I'm okay with borrowing a little bit of money. I mean, we should be able to pay it off fairly quickly here if we got to borrow any money. Actually, it should be fairly good. Well, yes and no. If we want to get a tank and switch tractors, we'll have to see once here. But hey, 9570 RT is done. Nice. Okay, I think we're finally getting to the big rows. Well, big rows. Long rows here, I should say. One end of the field all the way to the other. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit to get across this field. What, half the distance? Yeah, probably half the distance of a map here. At 9 miles per hour. Oh, too bad we can't go the full 10 miles an hour, right? So much for high-speed plant. I mean, how is 9 miles per hour high-speed plant? You got to be going at least 10, right? Actually, any speed probably above 5 or so. Probably high speed. Gotta say, Sid Modding seems to have done a nice job on these tractors. Like I said, it does look like that steering wheel should fold down. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something on that one, but not seeing anything per se. So, ridge markers. Planner doesn't have ridge markers. Weird. Whatever. Okay, everyone, and looking at the time here, looks like it is time to wrap it up here already. Wow, time goes fast when you're having fun planting, I guess, doesn't it? So yes, on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more if you haven't done so already. And until next time.